Hello and welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton and I'm joined on the podcast by my good friend Devin Rahl. How are you, Devin?
Good. I'm good.
You
How
good?
Are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much, mate.
Yeah, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you. Okay, I got a pop quiz.
Dude, what?
I got a pop quiz.
We're not in middle school.
I've actually thought in my head it's called a pop quiz because it's about pop culture.
I'm already confused, but go ahead.
We're going to be talking about Nicole and Keith Urban, right?
Correct.
So I wanted to ask you a few pop quiz questions about Nicole and Keith.
They're from Australia.
Where was Keith Urban born?
Melbourne.
New Zealand.
So he's not even Australian.
Yeah, born in New Zealand, moved to Australia.
Learn something new every day.
Where was Nicole?
So why are you guys claiming him then?
I think we claim anyone who's thereabouts, who's a star.
Fair. That's fair.
Where was Nicole Kidman born?
I actually know this because I learned it yesterday. Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Wow.
Ding, 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 ding,
So
ding.
I'm 1 for 2.
You're 1 for 2. Give me the heights of Nicole, Keith, and Tom.
I'll say for Keith, 5'8". And this is Wikipedia heights, because whatever that you have is probably a lie.
Right.
I would say Tom Cruise, isn't he like 5'5"? I actually have no idea. And smaller than 5'5"?
No, he's smaller than Keith.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. And then Nicole Kidman's pretty tall.
So
I would say she's probably like 5'10", 5'11".
Yeah, 5'11". Nice one. It just was interesting to me that Nicole Kidman's into shorter
How
guys.
How is this relevant at all to
Nicole
what we're talking
Kidman.
about?
Nicole Kidman is into short king.
Yeah, I knew that before you gave me their heights, bro.
How many kids?
You
does
never
Nicole
even said
Kidman?
how tall Keith Urban is.
How many kids does Nicole Kidman have?
She has, I want to say 4.
Correct.
Wow.
So
two with Keith Urban.
All right. The 2 last ones, they're kind of linked. What level of education did Nicole Kidman finish, and what level of education did Keith finish?
I'll say Keith was a high school dropout.
Okay.
I'll say Keith just finished high school, so he has a high school degree, and Nicole Kidman has a bachelor's degree from some college.
Both high school dropouts.
Oh,
Both
wow.
high school dropouts.
Interesting. So that you did some research today, huh?
Pop quiz. Maybe back, may not be back.
The Hawaii thing is kind of crazy, though, right?
I
was like shocked when I saw that she was born in Hawaii.
Her dad's like some nerd professor, like super smart guy.
Oh, so it isn't like a military thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Her parents were young and worked at the university in Hawaii.
Going forward, can I just give you pop quizzes out of nowhere? I feel like that's kind of like has to go both ways, bro.
It should go mentioning. And Devin's here to stay now.
Really?
We've decided Devin's
it's official,
here to stay.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, there's competing responsibilities of Charlie Neff, and so we're gonna sub you in on a semi-permanent basis.
Well, I'm honored. Wow,
okay, you're out.
I'm out already. I'm out already.
Okay.
Let's get into the actual news.
We're gonna talk about Keith Urban and Nicole. We're gonna talk about Tyrese because he's hiding his killer dogs. We're going to talk about Saudi Arabia and how they've now got a comedy festival with all America's biggest comics. And finally, we've got a pretty important update on the Coldplay couple.
Kind of shocking.
It was shocking to me.
Yeah.
We're live on YouTube, so if you're out there, please leave your whatever. And if it's interesting...
Leave your whatever.
If it's interesting...
I don't want them to leave whatever, man.
Whatever, bro. If it's interesting...
Slurs, you're cool with that?
No.
Okay.
I was about to say...
You said whatever.
You kept interrupting. I was about to say, as long as it's not hate-filled.
Okay, perfect.
Okay?
That sounds good. Unless it's hate at you.
If it's hate at me, if it makes me smile, I don't mind hate at me.
Okay, cool.
So very interestingly, footage has emerged from a few days ago of Keith Urban on stage performing a gig, and he changed the lyrics to a famous song, a song he wrote about Nicole. It's called The Fighter. And the original lyrics were, when they're trying to get you, baby, I'll be the fighter.
I don't like that you sang it. You could just read the lyrics.
And the changed lyrics were to a lady named Maggie, who I suppose she's in his band. Keith changed lyrics to, when they're trying to get you, Maggie, I'll be your guitar player.
Wow, beautiful. So Maggie Baugh is in Keith's band.
Mm-hmm.
And so she reposted this 4 days ago. And obviously, once the news broke that, they had filed for divorce and everything, everyone is trying to figure out what happened here. Because, everyone doesn't believe anytime, especially two famous people split up, you think, oh, there's infidelity.
Right.
Like, that's just what everyone thinks. Not always the case.
Not always.
But that everyone is now saying, oh, wow, he changed the name, the lyrics for a song about Nicole for this Maggie. It has to be her. Nothing concrete about this besides the lyric thing. I think it's a stretch. I don't know about you, man.
Yeah, I think it's a stretch, especially because I just think this Maggie girl, maybe she's a great musician or whatever, opportunist. She's an opportunist. She would have known that Keith, the guy she's working with day to day on tour around America with, he would have confided in her.
You think he told his whole band about the split?
She must have known. She knew something. You think she was totally... Keith, why didn't you tell us?
Well,
no.
I mean, I don't know how private he is, but it's also a thing that, this girl, I think she's 26 or something. She probably looked up to Keith Urban, and this is probably one of her heroes. So the fact that she's on stage with him and he's changing lyrics to a song to put her name in, that's a big moment for her. So isn't that just could just be oh, this is cool as a fan. Of course I'm gonna repost.
Oh,
I have no idea what's going on in this man's personal life.
You're lucky you're so pretty, man.
What the heck?
Because you don't have two brain cells to rub together.
Oh my, that's rich coming from you, bro. That is rich.
The timing is so coincidental.
4 days ago, if she had no idea.
She wanted to be known as the other woman this thing.
So she knew that Nicole was going to file for divorce yesterday.
No, she knew that they'd split or they were on the skid.
I don't know, man.
She knew.
You're
Maggie
a conspiracy theorist.
They spend every day and night together on tour. You don't think, me and you talk, don't we? Don't I know what's going on in your life, so to speak?
Yeah, but if me and my wife split, I'm not sure you would know about it.
You wouldn't tell me
because I don't go around telling all my coworkers
not
about
all
my
your coworkers,
personal life.
Your closest coworker.
I mean, you're a great guy, but
you tell me.
But if I tell you, next thing you know, everyone in the office knows.
I would promise to keep it a secret.
Okay, well, if we ever split, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you very much.
That's not going to happen, though.
Yeah, love Melissa. Love Melissa.
Great.
Also, the divorce docs came out.
Yeah.
And Nicole gets primary custody of the kids. They're 17 and 14, so they're pretty old, but...
Teenagers.
She's going to get custody. The kids actually have been traveling with her quite a lot for her acting work, because obviously Keith's always on the road. Nicole, she's doing a lot of work, but she's, in one place at one time. So they actually spent, I think, the summer or a long time in England while she was shooting.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that part's interesting. The other part that's a little interesting is that, that they had already hammered out all the details of, the child support arrangements, the custody arrangements, who's getting who for which holidays. And actually, according to the notary signatures, so where was it? So Keith signed on August 29th and Nicole signed hers on September 6th. So it's an interesting timeline. So this was a month ago. They had hammered this all out because, we knew they had separated in June. So obviously it takes some time. You get your lawyers. They split up all their assets. It seems to me like they had some type of, what's it called?
Agreement?
No, why can I not think of the
Prenup.
word? Prenup. It seems like they had this all kind of hammered out before, so it wasn't too messy. It was okay, he gets this house. All the assets were split up. But it's interesting because they signed this on September 6th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jump to a couple days ago where we do the story that they're separated, and then she filed. So what took her a month?
Yeah, she was holding on to
file it. Because what we were being told at the time is that Nicole was actually the one that was trying to save the marriage and wanted it them to work through it.
So that doesn't make sense. He was the first one to sign it, but she was the one to file it.
Yeah.
So he wanted it done most. You would assume if you're the first one.
Yeah, so it seems like he was the one who was I'm ready to move on. And so then, she signed it September 6th. But why then wait till the 29th to then file the actual divorce the day after we reported on her being...
She saw the clip. She saw the clip from Maggie.
No, she didn't.
It's the only reason she saw the Maggie clip.
No, I don't think it's the Maggie clip, but there was some stories that he was possibly with another woman and moved on. Don't know if it's Maggie. Also, right. I don't think it's Maggie. So that could have pissed her off, and she said, "You know what?
Very
Tells her
true.
lawyer file this."
All right, we've got to move on. In fact, we
Yes.
should have moved on 5 minutes ago, but this
Sorry.
story is too gripping. Tyrese, his dogs, killed another dog,
Yeah.
and so cops are looking for said dogs, probably to put them down too. But the dogs are MIA, and so is Tyrese.
It's kind of a crazy story, right? So
Yeah.
so Tyrese has these big dogs, those King Corsos. They're massive. They're kind of scary.
Mhm.
I'm not particularly a dog guy,
No, me
but
neither.
they are very big dogs. So yeah, they allegedly mauled his neighbor's pet to death. And obviously that neighbor is not happy. So we got the police involved. There's like an arrest warrant for Tyrese. Tyrese then released a statement basically being like, yeah, it's terrible what happened. I'm actually in Dubai right now, kind of convenient. And he's also said he rehomed the dogs. But that wasn't the deal. According to cops, is like he has to turn himself in and
Turn himself in or
turn
the
the
dog?
dog. I believe he needs to speak with investigators as well as turn the dogs over.
There's a warrant for their arrest?
Yes, not the dogs. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of a crazy story. So it's like, and this happened September 18th, and he's just like, oh, I'm going to be in Dubai. I don't know what happens
Who
here.
let the dogs out?
Police want to find these dogs, and the
I'm sure they'll find
investigation is ongoing.
It's kind of hard to spot one dog or the other dog. You know, they all look similar, so maybe they'll hide in plain sight.
Exactly. Who knows?
Okay,
But
on to
kind
our
of
next story.
kind of a crazy story.
Next story is there's a big comedy festival going down in Saudi Arabia. So Saudi Arabia, obviously, big human rights violations in the past. Live Golf has been a big thing they've done, and that's been very controversial. You know, around now, there's a $55 billion deal for EA Sports, which is crazy. They're buying EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah, I love those.
WWE is having WrestleMania 43 in Saudi Arabia on September 12th. Oh, no, it's already been in Saudi Arabia. It's been? Next year's WrestleMania. 2 years.
In 2027.
Oh, wow, get excited.
First time the event will take place outside North America.
So they're basically trying to,
that's a big deal that they're doing WrestleMania.
make the Saudis look great. Saudis are trying to make themselves look great. And now they're having this huge comedy festival with likes of Pete Davidson, Whitney Cummings, Dave Chappelle, Louis C.K., Bill Burr.
Basically all the biggest
Biggest ones are basically taking their
taking
money.
the stage in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, and so David Cross, another comedian's not happy about it. He calls it blood money. Obviously, yeah. Saudi Arabia.
Mean, that's been the argument with all these things is like, you know, it all started kind of like you said with the Live Golf thing. It's like they have endless supplies of money. They go to these people and other people are mad at them for taking all this money because of obviously the human rights stuff that goes on in Saudi Arabia and the women don't have as many rights as they do here and whatnot. And that's just simplified it. I'm not super well read on what goes on over there, but
it's hard to
but at the end of the day, it's like, dude, everyone can be bought. They have an endless supply of money. And if someone's offering you that kind of money and it's going to change your like entire family's life, including like your great grandkids.
But you're talking about us. You're not we're talking about Pete Davidson and Louis C.K. People who
they're already super rich, but that turns them. I mean, I don't know even if there's figures out for what all these people were offered, but like it's tens of millions of dollars to perform one night. How could you turn that down? I guess if you just have a moral compass.
Being the dummy that I am, I wasn't aware of the human.
Continue.
I wasn't aware of the human rights violations that Saudi Arabia were committing until they bought like Live Golf or whatever, and then the controversy started. So it's kind of helped make me aware, at least, of the bad things going on in Saudi Arabia.
So you're saying if you were to have been a golfer at the time and you would have just gone to Live and had no idea, you would have been like, oh, this is a crazy payday.
Yeah.
And then the backlash.
No idea.
What? Wait,
what?
They do what?
Okay, just quickly.
Yeah.
Andy Byron, the astronomer CEO, and his wife, they're still wearing their wedding bands. They're still together, I guess, which is interesting. She's a very loyal lady.
Yeah, I saw these photos. Kind of shocking because you haven't heard from him whatsoever or seen him. And the reason being is because, which I've said from the beginning, when your point is like, oh, he needs to capitalize on this. At the end of the day, the guy's a rich private CEO who has a family and a wife. And I think to him, it's more important his family and keeping them together, maybe saving his marriage or whatever, than capitalizing off a viral moment.
Yeah,
I guess the biggest viral moment of this year, I would say.
I would. Yeah, it was. Hawk Tour was the last year. This was the year of the astronomer.
Yeah, so they were walking near their mansion, I guess.
Mansion.
And yeah, clearly still in Maine, so clearly still together.
Oh, those two lovebirds.
Yep.
All right, let's read out some of the comments. Go ahead, Devin.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm doing this, right?
Yeah, it's your segment.
So Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban divorced. Ruthie, is this your sister?
I saw it said Ruthie too. I don't think so. You're pretty late.
I feel like I don't see too many Ruthies. What about all those nasty movies she makes? A Wife and Mother. She's an actress, man. I've been saying this from the beginning.
The nasty movies,
She's-
saying like sexy movies.
Yeah, that all these films she's been doing recently have been very provocative. She's not a porn star. She's an actress.
But it is interesting. I saw a lot of people talking about how her mother died last year, and she's been like, was super upset about that. And since that time, it's almost like she's just only done work, and her work has been these sexy roles. So she hasn't seen Keith. She's been grieving. He's been on tour. She's been kissing other guys.
More wild theories.
Recipe for disaster.
I think it's fine. L. I think you can kind of see it. NK is off filming explicit movies and doing interviews about how much she enjoys it. Keith is performing. It gives abandonment of affection or whatever the term is.
The L. Did I?
What?
Preach, L.
Oh, L.
Preach, L.
I disagree.
L wants to remain like even more anonymous, only going by a letter.
Yeah, I like that actually. Marcy. Hi, Charlie and Devin. My name's spelled Deven for everyone out there. It's a very personal thing to me. It's sad that they are separating. This is second divorce for Nicole, and if he is cheating, that is just wrong. He can wait until things are more settled down, especially with their daughter.
Sure does.
Yeah, they have two. I don't know about the cheating thing. That's all unconfirmed rumors. And yeah, I mean, if they wanted to split, and it's probably at the end of the day, would you rather be with, your significant other that you're miserable with and put that on the kids, or just split up and
maybe it's for and the kids are older as well.
Yeah, they're teenagers.
Hey, do you know what Devon is? I've told you this before. What Devon is in Australia?
What does it mean?
Devon in Australia is like the cheapest meat. It's the cheapest meat you can buy.
Is that true?
Yes, I used to really like it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you like it, but it's cheap.
It's cheap.
Should I take that as like an insult, or
you could, but then I said I like it. So
is it spelled Devon?
I don't know about the spellings of things.
You know why I spell my name that way?
Yeah, go on.
Do you know?
I do know.
Oh, really?
Your parents' names
Combined. Yeah, I didn't know if you knew that. Okay, let's get to the polls. Do you think the divorce is because of another woman? What do you think? What did you think?
It's always got something to do with it. I would have thought it's got something to do with it.
So
or another man. Why does it say a woman? It could be, or is it there another man involved?
You're saying like for Nicole?
Maybe Nicole's got another.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wasn't saying Keith Urban's gay
Yeah,
for the record. I was saying is
Yeah, so the viewers say 59% think yes. I don't. I think maybe there could be another woman involved with him now, or someone he's seeing, but I don't think that was why they split.
Right.
It's Tyrese Gibson. We kind of powered through that one. There's I think more coming out about this today actually. But Sir Mel, don't come for me, dog lovers, but I really don't get why people get these big dangerous dogs. I don't care what people say. Some dog breeds are dangerous. Get a corgi or something. I don't shame dog breeds. Yeah. I'm not a dog guy, but get whatever dog you want. Yeah, because people have that negative connotation about pit bulls, but I've met some lovely pit bulls.
But there's also been some pit bull attacks. Like, so
but
why you?
Yeah, there's dog attacks.
But it's risky. Like, but
it's riskier if it's a bigger, stronger.
My little Maltese has never like attacked someone and mauled them to death.
Is that the blind one?
Yeah, whatever one you want.
Can't even see.
No.
Ashley M, if you want guard dogs, keep them contained in all caps. If you give dogs free reign of the neighborhood, they are inclined to believe they own the neighborhood. So sad. Well, yeah, we forgot to talk about that in the story, is that they were often roaming this neighborhood in Atlanta.
Hey, let me give you a tip, Devin.
Yo.
You're looking up at my screen. You can look over at your
Dude, I didn't even know there was one over here.
You've got your own screen.
It's my first day, man.
I know.
You just hired me today. There it is. Oh, why? You let me finish the entire thing without telling me.
Now you can actually talk in the mic.
Dude, my neck has been cranked like this for 5
I know, and
minutes,
you haven't
bro.
even been face the mic. Like,
okay, well, now I know.
Yeah, now you know. Okay, go on.
It's everyone's first day at work.
Yeah,
in
true.
School, you know what I mean?
You
live and you learn. All right, miscellaneous. Devin Cotton, what's your favorite fall baked good?
What's fall about with baking stuff?
I think that's like pumpkin bread, right?
Apples.
Pumpkin bread, pie.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a big pastry guy. For the record, I don't like donuts or anything, which I feel like is kind of weird. I would say like banana bread.
Banana. I like
some,
banana
some
bread.
nice banana bread.
I like maybe like a cherry pie or something.
Really? I'm not a pie
yeah,
guy.
those little pies that they have at the Thanksgiving thing.
Oh, okay. You're a cherry guy.
I
Over apple and pumpkin?
if there was a pie there of every flavor, which one would you pick?
Pumpkin. And I don't eat the crust.
I think I'd pick.
Well, let's wrap this up.
Wrap it up.
Michael Vizcano or Keano. Is that how you say that?
I'm not sure.
Devin, you're not a dog person. Are you a cat person? I am. I have a cat.
Yeah.
But that's because of my wife, and it's deaf.
Oh,
Marsh.
it's a deaf cat?
Yeah, it's a deaf, all white cat named Marsh.
So you've got a deaf cat and I've got a blind dog.
Yeah, it's kind of odd, huh?
We are heroes.
Thank us for our service.
Thank you for our service.
That's
Yeah, you're welcome. All right. Thank you, Devin.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys here tomorrow.